Welcome to the Empowered Spirit Show. This is your host, Terri Ann Heiman. I'll explore the connection to the human spirit in a way that helps to navigate your life, including crisis. I am passionate about helping you to open up to your intuition and the metaphysical world of spirit to find your confidence in your own inner guidance. Take a pause, be inspired, learn ways to show up focused, centered, and more dynamic in your everyday life.
Welcome back to the Empowered Spirit Show. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me today. This episode is being sponsored by Ritual and Shelter. Are you looking for a magical place to shop and hold space? Check out Ritual and Shelter online or in Homewood, Alabama. Browse through their bookshelves covering topics such as energy healing, crystal healing, Reiki, chakras, auras, the Akashic Records, shadow work, astrology, and earth-based healing. You can also find herbal teas and tinctures alongside their crystals and oils to help establish a mindful mindset and fluid ambience before meditation, ritual work, and reflection. Ritual and Shelter is dedicated to providing one-on-one, in-depth conversations with customers to help them find the most efficient healing methods and resources that match their unique interest and energy. They offer tarot sessions, Reiki, sound bowl, and crystal healing, and now they are offering witch consultations. Visit ritualshelter.com to book an appointment and bring peace back to the body, mind, and spirit. You can also find them on Instagram at Ritual Shelter Shop, as well as Pinterest at Ritual Plus Shelter. So as I go to record this podcast, we find ourselves in the super full moon energy, a time that reflects the light into our soul's journey. This super moon carries the energy of expansion and blessings, magnifying everything it touches. While some of us may feel tender after the powerful eclipse of last month, this is an invitation to honor our bodies and soul. By listening deeply to what we truly need, we can open ourselves to the gifts this moment offers without overwhelming our sacred vessels. We are being called to explore our edges, both the ones that are real and those that we have imagined into being. This is a time to embrace our dual nature as both thinking beings and instinctual creatures, and to journey into the roots of our hope, rediscovering the wellspring of our faith and optimism. October is a special time of year, a time of transition and a time when the veils between the worlds are said to be at their thinnest. In this episode, we'll explore what that means, discuss how you can notice a shift in your own life, and I'll share a personal story of how this energy has shaped my work. We'll also have a guided meditation where I'll channel some messages from Spirit and do a collective tarot reading by pulling some cards. So grab a warm cup of tea, get cozy, and let's journey into the heart of October. You know, that pumpkin spice. Grab a cup of that. As the days grow shorter and the air becomes crisp, we can find a palpable shift in the energy around us. We've officially entered the darker half of the year, a time that mirrors our own internal journey of transformation. Nature itself is putting on a beautiful display of letting go. Their trees in their fiery autumn colors are shedding their leaves, a powerful symbol of release. The earth is preparing to rest, to go dormant for the winter. This is a potent reminder for us to also look within and consider what we need to release to prepare for our own period of rest and reflection. It is a time of introspection. Our spirit is called inward more and more as the days get shorter and shorter, honoring the shadows within us, not something to fear, but as a source of wisdom and understanding. It's a time to embrace change and release what no longer aligns with our highest self. So maybe you have heard of the concept of thinning of the veils. What does it actually mean? The veil is a symbolic term for the energetic curtain that distinguishes between the spirit world and the physical world. When you visualize a veil, it's like a curtain that blocks your physical sight, yet light can still pass through. To lift the veil, in psychic or medium speak, is to connect with the other side, to receive information, clarity, and guidance. The veil fluctuates throughout the year like a tide that ebbs and flows, reaching its thinnest point at Halloween. While skilled psychic mediums can look beyond the veil, regardless of its thickness, most people will have spiritual experiences when this veil is thin. That's why there's so many ghosts and goblins running around preparing for the season now. Many psychics, intuitives, and sensitive souls can feel this effect as the veil thins and more people are awakening to their spiritual truths. And as more humans strengthen their connection with the universe and open themselves to living in spiritual alignment, the veil thins, making it easier for us to connect with the spirit world and feel the presence of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So how can you feel or notice the thinning of the veil in your own life? Let's look at this. First of all, you'll feel called to do something with no logical explanation. You can't always explain why you're taking action in a certain way, but it ends up working out for you in the best way possible. In these moments, you are being guided by an unseen presence. As the veil thins, your spirit guides will lead you through your intuitive nudges and gut feelings. That's the first way you can notice. Second, you may notice more easily the heavy, harsh energy around other people. You're more tuned to the energetic vibration other people are giving off. You may more easily distinguish between people acting from their intuitive spirit versus those acting from their ego mind, which keeps many in a state of fear. Third, you have a desire for something and it shows up in your life quickly. Many call this manifesting, but it's also about aligning with the vibration of your desires and watching how the universe lets them flow into your life. As the veil thins, it becomes easier to recognize your soul's desires and trust the universe to bring them to you. And fourth, you see more signs, messages, and synchronicities from the universe. You might feel a spiritual presence with you more easily and feel supported by the spirit world in your own healing. As the veil thins, you are more able to connect with the universe because you can see signs in your physical reality and more easily trust the messages that are unseen. So where are these signs coming in for you? Can you notice it more and more? I know this time of year is deeply personal for me. The energy of Halloween and the thinning veil has profoundly shaped the work I do today. Back in 1987, I lost a baby halfway through my pregnancy and had to undergo a procedure on Halloween. For me, it was a scary and sad time. Dreams were lost and I was riddled with grief. Halloween is marked by this energy, and it began my journey within, trying to find answers for something that really didn't have answers. But I do know that I began to connect with this little baby spirit that in the years to come would remain with me as a beautiful spirit being guiding me. And every time this year, I feel this and remember the light within my soul that opened up around this darkness. I guess it was a way for me to be able to acknowledge what had happened and to use it for my soul's journey in a way that would lead me to helping others. We all have circumstances in life that lead us back into our soul to ask the deeper questions. This time of year holds that possibility. As we move closer to Halloween and Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, we can connect with our spirit worlds and remember the love through our soul team. It's a time to communicate with your unconscious thoughts, patterns, and feelings on a deeper level. It's a time to access the energies that lie dormant within you that are asking to be seen and heard. The energetics of the world are speaking to us as well. It's a time to balance the light and dark. Are you cultivating your personal connection to the light? Be the light, meaning connect with it. Don't just talk about it or want to do it, but actually work within your soul. It's a time now to lift this energy, to find that connection. Don't lose hope. Continue to work with it and cultivate it. This will help all humanity. Even when it is hard to see this happening, cultivating those personal moments will strengthen your ability to show up with all the challenges in the world. When the unseen becomes seen, the hidden becomes apparent, and the boundaries that confine our perceptions are blurred and thinner, allowing for the portal to open so that you can get a glimpse of your soul at work. Spiritual truth is always at work beyond what the eyes can see. And so that thinning of the veils is like a portal, like an opening. that we can all access. Can you look around your life right now and find signs to help you understand your soul's journey better? Can you feel this portal opening for you? Are you stuck in the limited conditions of your life, stuck in only seeing what the eyes perceive around you? Want to start learning how to go in deeper, how to connect with your guides? Schedule a spiritual upgrade call with me, and let's talk about ways in which you can begin to learn how to tune in to your soul's journey, the messages your spirit guides want you to know, and how you can begin to perceive the energy and these portals of energy that surround you to connect with the greater part of your soul's journey. I'll put the links for the call in the show notes. During this call, we'll talk about all the many ways you can learn these spiritual tools, trust your intuition, and show up stronger, working with that connection to your soul's path. So now let's take a moment to pause and center as I offer a meditation and look to the messages of spirit for this energy we are all moving through right now. So wherever you are, if you can, close your eyes for a few moments. Taking a nice deep inhale, breathing up the body. And as you exhale, call all your energy into you, call it in. Inhale, expanding the breath up the body. And exhale, bringing that breath all the way down. Beginning to slow down, centering. Inhale, expanding the breath up the body. And as you exhale, call in your spirit to align right on top of the emotional, mental, physical bodies. Aligning, grounding. Inhale, expanding the breath up the body. And now as you exhale, dropping right into the heart, right into the deepest part of your heart. Feel that connection with your spirit and the greater spirit. Know that you are loved, guided, protected. Feeling all this energy coming in around us as we call in our Reiki masters, the teachers that have come before us, calling in the angels to open our hearts with joy and love. Let us call in our spirit guides, our ancestors, calling in our higher self to help receive the guidance and wisdom of our soul. Taking another deep inhale and exhale, beginning to receive this energy, this love, as I call in for messages for where we are right now in this season of dark and light, of the thinning of the veils. Imagine, pretend, visualize this energy opening up this portal, allowing you to look beyond the physical world, to see and hear and feel and know the essence of this wisdom for your soul's journey. Calling in through the higher self these messages for right here, right now. Taking a deep breath, exhaling down right into the heart. Allowing yourself to drop out of the mind and into the heart, opening up to that inner guidance of your soul. The first card that I'm going to pull represents the energy that is leaving us as we become lighter and lighter, opening up to the light. The energy that comes forward is the Hierophant. The Hierophant, which many times represents figures of authority. We let this go and notice, who are we giving our power over to? Are we stuck in the patterns that keep trying to tell us what we should be doing? As we let this control go, we remember, we recognize within our soul's journey, we hold the keys to the wisdom. We hold the knowledge that we need. Yes, many times this card can come up to represent the energy of finding that spiritual teacher that can guide you into learning these skills and tools so that you can open up to the higher part of who you are, to nurture the journey of your soul. It is a time to look within. Everything you need is within you. Many times we have to train it. Many times we have to learn how to trust those messages coming in, for they are coming in through all the many sources, the guides, the wisdom, the ascended masters, the teachers all open up to us at this time. They are telling us how important it is not to lose hope and despair, even with all the trouble going on we are facing in humanity. They are telling me this message is so important to continue to connect with the light, to work with the spiritual tools, to work with the crystals, remembering they have the wisdom, much of which has not been tapped into at this time in humanity, which is why it is so important to look at them, to bring them forward, to use them in your daily work, to call upon the wisdom that they carry. Release the need to follow the herd, to be like everyone else. Honor your unique gifts as you release that control and turn inward to notice your own spiritual guidance. In this card, we see the figure standing before the sun and the moon with the keys to the side, with the hands in prayer form, knowing that when we slow down, we can bring those messages forward. Yes, the Lemurians always remind me that it's hard for humans to slow down, especially now, but there is that power. And bringing forward the crystals can return you your power instead of giving it away. Take a deep inhale and notice how this resonates with you. Where are you releasing and letting go of power that belongs to you? Call it in. Call it in as we go to draw that next card representing the presence of energy that is coming forward for you, that represents the energy of the thinning of the veil. The card that comes forward at this time is the Empress card. The Empress card is like the goddess of the earth, reminding us that we are a part of that universal life force energy, as above, so below, reminding us to tap in to that energy, that presence, that wisdom that we innately have. It is a card of creativity, of birthing, of energy coming forward, of all the souls calling at this time. Feel into that presence of light for you, knowing the cycles of the moon, knowing the cycles of the sun, and all of the cosmic forces around us can help you understand more and more about the wisdom of your guides, your angels, your messages, your masters that talk to you each and every day. Feel into this energy and know you have this power to bring it forward. So important right now to have that connection. This is how you can establish that connection with your guides, that connection with light, lifting your vibration, helping you to work with this thinning of the veils. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. As we look at the third card, which represents the energy we are being called to embrace as we step forward through these veils of light. The card that comes up is the Star. The Star is such a beautiful reminder to renew that faith within our own soul. Not a faith maybe that you were brought into, or faith of religion, but a faith of this path that you were choosing for this time of deep transformation, by leaning into, looking into the cosmos, knowing where you sit and finding those stars to realign your path is what is being called to open up to right now. This sense of the stars behind, the sense of being ready to make the shifts and changes we are all being called to make is a good reminder to be in connection with the cosmic forces of light. This is how we open up through that portal of light. As the thinning of the veils occurs, going into the deeper messages of our ancestors, the wisdom they bring forward. All of our guides really come in at this time to help us. Seen or unseen, Going within, we can find the presence and meaning of this deep transformation. We can lean into it and emerge with a new sense of clarity and purpose and connection to the universe. Connecting to your soul's voice gives you a greater ability to open the veil between the conscious and the subconscious mind. It is a time to access the energies that lie dormant within you that are asking to be seen and heard, to be trusted. Notice how this opens up. Notice how you can bring these messages in for you. What resonates with you from these messages? All are major arcanas, which means this is a major shift in light coming forward for all of us. So even though the days are getting shorter and the light is getting darker, don't despair. Lift your light to shine that all around. Keep being a part of that tipping point for humanity. So needed right now. Don't lose yourself in the despair. Hold your light even through these darker days. This is the work of the soul right now, pulling in deeper and deeper to make these shifts and changes. Hold this light. This is how you can connect to your wisdom, to God, to Source, to Creator, to find that highest good for humanity. Yes, you are a part of raising that vibration. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, sending some Reiki out. Hanshin Sei Shonin, Hanshin Sei Shonin, Hanshin Sei Shonin, to shine all around as we open up to the higher sources of light through these portals as the veils thin. Receive now any messages coming in right through the higher self. Ask. Ask for a message that these cards are leading you to. Ask for a message on how you can let go of outside control of your life. How you can connect with the cosmos. That's what it feels like. As above, so below. Be that Empress energy, that divine feminine coming alive. Many times we do the work in the unseen world, and that is what this time of light is all about. That is what this great thinning of the veils is all about. Renew that faith in the actions of your soul's journey right now. Taking another deep inhale and exhale, bringing all this wisdom in. Feel it coming in through the aura, through your heart, surrounding you all around. And now take another deep inhale as you imagine this beautiful light. See it as white light. So even though the days are getting darker, see yourself surrounded in white light. Only good comes in, only good comes out. Keep your energy strong, lifted. Enjoy this time. Enjoy the mystical messages. Enjoy the ghosts and the goblins and the witches and all the energy that keeps us in this great mystery of this earth school we live in right here, right now. One more deep inhale and exhale. Starting to bring this energy all the way through the body, grounding, centering. And as you're ready, keeping that heart open, let that third eye illuminate, bringing the awareness back, blinking the eyes open, coming back. So as you bring your awareness back, notice the messages that have come in for you. Notice where you can tune in to that inner light. Be the one in control of your energy. Don't let it control you. Master the mind. Don't let the mind control you. Bring all of this together to know the journey of your soul. As the days get shorter and shorter, we are called to come inward more and more. Enjoy the season, the beautiful colors of the leaves falling, because even though they appear as if the leaves are dead, the truth is the tree is still alive. And that is the inspiration for the cycles of life. For a dead tree that has leaves left dying will not fall down. They do not have this natural cycle. So know and trust this beautiful energy coming forward as the leaves fall is a natural cycle. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to check out my website for everything coming up. Yes, I'm heading out to California. My new grandbaby is on its way. I'm so excited. Lots of love, lots of light. I have some upcoming online events in November. You can find all that information at terriannheiman.com or follow me on Instagram, and I'm back on TikTok. To mystical, magical season, I am your host, Terri Ann Heiman, to your spirit. Namaste.